Hey there! Thanks for tuning in to another episode of The Spiritual Scientist. Thanks for checking me out. Hope all you guys are doing well out there. So, just want to talk to you about anxiety. A lot of people have anxiety all the time. That's something that's not good for you, obviously, for a number of reasons. And just from a energetic perspective, I just wanted to say again, and this is one of my axioms, so I did make up a meme about it and talk about this before, but it bears repeating that anxiety is just energy that you haven't assimilated yet. So a lot of people are cutting themselves off from that anxiety and not assimilating that energy, and that anxiety can be there for people's healing. So when you have this anxiety, that's that energy, that barrier that's outside yourself, and you're worrying about it, you're actually feeding it more energy, and that's just energy that you're not assimilating. You're not running through your body program, and you're just feeding it and making it bigger and bigger, and that's going to express itself in different ways. And one of the ways is illness, that you can experience while you're in your 3D form, and then you're all of a sudden getting sick and getting illness instead of assimilating it. Now, is all anxiety energy that you haven't assimilated? Kinda. So you should really, if there's anxiety, you feel that maybe in your upper chest area, that separateness, that scary feeling that you're not doing something correct, or about this and that. When you can actually get into that feeling and feel it, then you're getting into that energy spectrum, and you're able to use that to better yourself. So just wanted to talk to you about that a little bit, because I have a lot of people that can't do meditation, they say, because they're too anxious. I get it. What I try to talk to you about is writing, and I've have before, about writing poetry. So writing your feelings down, that way you have a separateness from your feeling of whatever it is. You write it down so you can look at it and try to make it in perhaps a poetic form or something that you can have for later, which is beautiful, of course. But then when you have that separation, you can actually look at it. And what I'm saying is, there's two ways to go about it. One would be separate yourself more from it through poetry, so you can actually understand it and then assimilate it. And the other way is just assimilate it. Both of them are assimilating the energy. One way is to look at it analytically and separate it into a poetic form. The other thing I always talk about is writing goals. So what would your goals be? Achievable goals, and you want to leave out the non-achievable goals. But when you're assimilating that energy, you feel that separateness, and that feels outside of you, and then you're kind of gonna be going, I can't think of this, I'm just too anxious. And then you're not thinking about it, and that you're avoiding it. So you're separating yourself from it versus diving into it and getting into that kind of idea, those thought forms. So those thought forms kind of hang out around your aura, and other people can come up and pick up on it. Now, sometimes if I am more of a type of on a higher vibrational level, or whatever, however you want to say it. Now, now you're interfacing with me and talking to me, all of a sudden you start feeling anxious. It's because of energy that you haven't assimilated yet for yourself. So maybe there's some higher level things that you haven't confronted in yourself or your life, and all of a sudden you're interfacing with me, and then you're feeling a little anxious, you're feeling a little upset. Well, what do you think you're going to feel like? If you're going in front of, the creator, you're going to feel a little anxious, right? So it's the same thing with getting a healing, or the same thing with everything else. You're just getting into that kind of a higher vibrational perspective and level, and then you're feeling that anxiety. So all anxiety is, what I'm saying, is energy that needs to be processed. I'm saying all different ways, but people say to me, like I said, that they can't meditate. They're too anxious to meditate. Well, actually, meditation's the way not to be anxious. So just concentrate on your breathing is what I'm saying. And once you concentrate on that breathing, just that alone, just do the breathing. Just concentrate on breathing. I don't even care how you do it. Just concentrate on breathing and let go of all the other thoughts. Forgive yourself when those thoughts come up, and go back to your breathing. Through your nose is preferable, mouth, whatever you want to do. But just make sure you concentrate on your breathing and let go of that anxiety. So a lot of people are anxious about what's going on. A lot of you are depressed, I heard. So you want to, confront it in a helpful manner, and forgive yourself for having your thoughts wander, and get back to source. Thanks so much for tuning in. Like, subscribe, share. I hope you're having a great day. Bye-bye.